do manage in this truly human way, will people really want to come to work, as Ricardo Semler believes is essential?
It's really about creating an environment at work. People want to come to work, they want to do their best for the company, and they really enjoy what they bring to the company. That to me is what managing to be human is. Why? I believe that fundamentally everybody has so much more to give, and I've seen it myself recently in workshops we've done where from the quietest people we're getting nuggets of absolute brilliance, and I think we've got so much untapped that we could get more from the organisation, and people have so much more to give and they'll get so much more from work if we can tap into that. So I do think it's really, really important.
So some of the ideas came out, identifying with something great, pride in what you do. So one of the things that from our perspective was that we identified with, or we didn't create an identity, we wanted to be part of something bigger, and we wanted the site to be part of something bigger. Something to strive for, talking in future-orientated terms. What does the future look like? Which is very important. Creating that future, or creating that view to the future. Grow the individual, which is mutually beneficial. So as an individual, you're growing, but it's mutually beneficial for the individual and the organisation.
If you want to engage the millennials, then you've got to have something that's about a higher purpose. You've got to have something that is about more than the bottom line. Because who the hell cares about the bottom line? Sorry, I am being controversial. I know lots of people do. But, at the end of the day, it's going to be about how does business serve the community? How does business serve society? How does business serve its employees? Where does it really add value?
I think it's so important. I was talking to a company, I won't mention any names, Sinead knows this, it's not Sinead's company of course, but a few weeks ago, and the person said to me, we've got a very young age group in this company. You wouldn't believe it, Brian, he said to me. I said, you wouldn't believe as well the turnover we have in this company. He said, they go from here to Billy to Jack and they're back again, etc., with their CVs and their credits and their training. And he said the reason is that people, young people, the millennials, he said, don't believe in anything. They have no faith in anything. He said they don't believe in institutions, they don't believe in church, they don't believe in politics, in government or in companies. And there's no meaning in their life. And I said to him, because I was talking about this stuff, I said to him, but would it work, if companies were able to say, I don't care about churches and politics and government and so on, but we are a community, we are a company. As Gemma says, company is compan, with bread. We're going to share together. We are going to create meaning here in this entity. We're doing good things, wonderful things, etc. Would that add meaning to these young people's lives? And he said, absolutely, he said. That's what's needed. We can give that kind of meaning if we go after it. So I think it can make a huge difference to society. People spend 8 or 9 hours in a particular environment, and if we can have the courage and the wisdom and the vision to make that time meaningful and beautiful, then it's going to add great meaning. I mean, I think it's strange when people say that can sound pie in the sky, airy fairy. Not at all. People love challenges. I mean, I often joke about people playing golf that why not get the ball and just go and drop it into the hole? Would that be much easier? No, I like doing it with a stick from 10 or 12 yards or whatever, or 200 yards. I like the challenge. Now, it's a meaningless challenge, as much as kicking balls between goalposts is a meaningless challenge, really. But at work, it's not meaningless. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. We're doing something great. We're adding value. We're co-creating the world. So if we can't find real meaning and vision and challenge in work, then I think it's a huge indictment of us as managers and as leaders and human beings. Surely if we can convince people to spend days and hours of their time, like Kieran does, learning to kick a ball between posts and score goals, etc., which doesn't have any ultimate meaning to it, important as it is, and all that stuff that I believe in. But surely if we can do it there, we can do it far more with our wonderful communication products or medical products or food products or whatever it is. So I think that's great. We have such an opportunity to play such an important role in society by getting people to share in the inherent and meaningful challenges in work and make them genuinely feel that they are part of something great. This is a wonderful role for us as managers, where we can make a great difference to people and to society as well as to our own organisations.